Hi there, Year 6. I'm now going to read for you Chapter 8 from The Savage, so that's pages 64 to 67. Will you believe what happened next? You have to, because it did happen, because it's true. When I woke up next morning, I could hear Mam's voice coming from Jess's room. She was laughing gently. I got out of bed and went into Jess's room. What a mess, Mam was saying. Can you not even keep yourself clean when you're asleep? She turned round as I came in. Just look at this lass, she said. And when I looked where she was pointing, I saw the grubby mark on Jess's brow, and it was just like a handprint. Mum was rubbing it clean with a tissue, and Jess was giggling. Look, Scruffy Blue, she said, when she slipped back into baby talk, copying Mam's murders of affection. Ga-goo-ah. And when I heard that, I heard the savage's grunts too. How did you get so dirty? I said. I was playing in the mud, she giggled. And Mam wiped away the mark, and we had breakfast together, and inside myself I told myself, no, it couldn't possibly be true. And Mam looked at me and said, You okay, son? Aye, I said. She tousled my hair. You'll be thinking about that savage, eh? She sipped her tea and smiled, remembering last night. Stanley Stoko and his pigs, she said. Soon afterwards, I headed out for school, and I passed close by the co-op where Helper was. And he had a bus slip and a black eye and such a weird look that when I passed him, he hardly even noticed me. Again, I said to myself, no, it couldn't be true, but I turned and went back to him. Hopper, I said, but he didn't hear. Hopper! He stopped and looked at me. I went up to him. I know what happened, I said. And he tried to look hard and careless, but he couldn't. I know about the savage in the night. He stood there with an axe, didn't he? He punched you, didn't he? Once, twice, and you were terrified, weren't you? Hopper just stared at me like he stared at the savage last night, and it was brilliant. He started to turn away, but I caught his arm and went even closer. I sent him, Hopper, I whispered. I made him do what he did. Do you believe me? He said nothing. It was obvious that he didn't know what to believe. And I'll send him again if you don't lay off. And I grinned and left him there, and I walked to school without a backward glance, and inside it was like I was dancing and waving an axe in triumph.